Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to JPTV and welcome to Cheadle View. And tonight I wanted to talk about a phrase I've heard quite a lot. And the phrase is, it's better to regret something you've done than something you haven't done. And I've never really understood why people say that, but I'll get into that in a minute. But I've seen the phrase on TV and heard it, seen it on social media, etc. We've all been there. We're thinking of making a decision, there's something we'd like to do, but for whatever reason we can't go ahead and do it. Something in the back of our minds is stopping us, saying that's probably not right. And you may be discussing it with someone and you'll say, oh, I was thinking of doing X, Y, Z, but I'm not sure, might be consequences, I could regret doing that. And sometimes you get the response, oh, but it's better to regret doing something you've done than something you haven't done. But why? Why is it better? A regret is still a regret, whichever way you look at it. Now, in some ways, I believe you shouldn't really regret anything. It's a bit of a waste of time. I mean, I can't change anything I've done in the past, and neither can anybody else. But if you're going to weigh up which one is better, well, a bit of an extreme example, but if I'm on a war cabinet, for example, I've got to make a decision about whether to drop that bomb or fire that missile, then surely I'd much rather be regretting not dropping that bomb rather than dropping that bomb. And this reminds me, I used to know this guy, and he told me about something he'd heard about decision making, and he said, oh, I've got to tell you this, James, this is great, something I've learned about making decisions. I said, okay, what was it? Hit me with it. So he said, when it comes to making a decision, there's three possible outcomes. The best outcome is to make the right decision. The second best outcome is to make the wrong decision. Okay. And the third best outcome, the worst outcome of all, is to make no decision at all. Now, this guy was a bit easily led, like I say, but I thought, nah, what a load of... doesn't wash with me. That implies, well, more than implies, it basically says it's better to make the wrong decision than to make no decision at all. Well, again, I think you're in certain situations, sometimes it's better to hang fire with making that decision rather than rushing to make the wrong one. Anyway, that's my review. A regret is still a regret, whichever way you look at it. But you let me know what you think out there. Okay, see you soon.